Hey, what's up guys, it's N1ghtF4ll here and welcome to another installment of N1ghtF4ll Natters, where I'll be discussing my initial thoughts on Paper Mario the Origami King and giving you some insight as to whether the game might be for you or not. I'd also just like to clarify that this video is not a comprehensive review of the game, as I haven't fully completed it yet, and that this is purely based on this entry in the franchise alone, as I have never played any of the previous Paper Mario titles, all shown on the screen for you right now. However, for those of you who do want a full review, that will be coming later. With that being said, remember to smash the like and subscribe buttons and we'll jump right into the video. Let's start off by talking about the fundamentals of the game's combat. Paper Mario the Origami King is an RPG or role-playing game where the enemies are fought in a different fashion than normally in the Mario world. When you encounter an enemy, combat will be initiated and the enemies you'll fight will be laid out before you on rings. It's then your job to align them into formations where Mario can take them all out with ease. You do this by rotating rings, sliding them back and forth, and doing so successfully results in an increase in your attack power. There's always a way of lining up the enemies perfectly, and beating them with a perfect jump or hammer attack is super satisfying to pull off. Don't fret if you mess up however, as you'll get another try after your enemy's turn, and while the combat may be simple to grasp, I personally love the challenge of finding the right alignment of enemies and pulling off some super satisfying jump attacks. Now when it comes to world exploration, I cannot stress enough to you guys how much of a perfectionist I am when it comes to my video games. If there are achievements to get, collectibles to find, and tasks to complete, I will strive to do absolutely all of them. Bearing that in mind, Paper Mario the Origami King is like a dream come true for me. Every inch of the world is like a whole new adventure with tons to explore and find. There are collectible treasures hidden in every nook and cranny of the world, toads to rescue, plenty of coins for you to collect, and holes in the ground to fill in with your confetti, collected by defeating enemies and hitting everything in sight with your hammer. I absolutely adore the environments in this game. Finding toads and little references to other Mario games in the franchise is so rewarding. Also, every character has really unique and comedic dialogue. I mean, look at this toad theorizing about Luigi's origin. It's so great! And on top of this amazing world, all of your progress is tracked perfectly with the map in the menu, listing all of the collectibles, holes, toads and blocks you've filled in and collected across each individual area. It's simply a blast to play and explore in this game. Now before moving on to my conclusion, I just want to point out how pleasing this game is in terms of visuals and music especially. The main battle theme in this game is phenomenal and got stuck in my head for hours at a time. I mean, just listen to this beat. And visually, this game is simply breathtaking. The paper environment seems so painstakingly crafted, and every origami enemy is so detailed and creative in their design. Everything is amazing to look at, and I look forward to seeing what the game throws my way next. Just before we finish off for this video, there are plenty more things that I would have liked to have discussed, but will save for the full review. However, I will quickly say that Mario's new 1000-fold arms are a really cool unique element of the game, making for some fun little puzzles and interactions, keeping the game fresh and interesting. It may also interest you to know that these arms were revealed before the Arms Smash Fighter was, so this may have been some clever foreshadowing by Nintendo. You should check out my Min video by the way, it's pretty good, I linked it in the description below. So anyway, to conclude, I really like this game, like a lot. It's super fun to play and I hope you guys found it fun to find out a little more about it. Keep an eye out in the future for my full review once I finish my playthrough. With that being said guys, like the video if you enjoyed, remember to subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching. Bye!